Okay, what is up, everyone? Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we're doing our AI-only championship series here in Civilization 6. We are on to the final round here of the final 8, and we're going to see who's going to end up pulling it out. So, last episode, Gran Colombia ended up taking one of Vietnam City. Vietnam's starting to push back themselves, which this one actually has a wonder in it, so it's a much better city. I'm wondering if she's going to actually be able to grab it, though. She's doing really good work here, and she's still got a vampire with full HP, so I don't know, man. This is going to be interesting. Trake, whatever. Looks like Gandhi's trying to grab it himself. I don't know if he's going to be able to grab it. I mean, because he's got, let's see, he's got double ranged attack here. The knight might be able to hit, and then the vampire should be able to hit. Yeah. Oh God. Okay, he got it, and he raised it. So there goes a wonder. In the scheme of things, yeah, I guess that's fine. I mean, Gran Colombia is probably safe, and Vietnam's probably safe at this point too. So, like, I don't really know that that has much of an impact in the game long term, specifically on who ends up losing. But, you know, hey, it's always fun to see. Always fun to see. How is Mongolia taking Johannesburg? Yeah, slowly. Palmyra is flipping to Mongolia. I mean, dude, Rome's going to need some love. Like, they need that, really. But I don't think they're going to be able to get that, right? Maybe. Ravania is about to grow. Setia is also about to grow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Choir's not growing, which is kind of the unfortunate part. Then up here, yeah, Mongolia's not really growing at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and Quorum is not within range. So Rome has an outside chance here, but it doesn't look like it because it's flipping here in just 2 turns. And both those cities grew, and it looks like... Actually, no, it didn't, because Setia was still at 2, but it slowed down. Weird. All right, so it looks like it's going to Mongolia then. Rome still has a bunch of room down here to settle. Got to work on that before Maya gets over there. Although I think Maya is still kind of content going around here and declaring war on Mapuche. Wille Mapu is flipping at some point over to Mapuche. Vietnam looks like she's pieced out. She did get Trake back, whatever. I can pronounce some of her cities, not others. And then the 2 free cities up here are still free cities. All right, does Byzantium only have 1? Yeah, they still just have the 1 city down here. I think Byzantium's going to be okay too. So remember, it was Rome and Gandhi that were near the bottom, and it looks like Gandhi is still near the bottom. So Gandhi is really looking at elimination right now, which, you know, sad. We're not going to have a 3-time winner, but, you know, okay, that's fine. Lautaro is interesting here. Is Trajan gaining enough to beat Lautaro? I don't think so. Genghis Khan was the one that really was, I think, 3rd to last place last time. But the thing is, remember, Rome was at like 200 points. And, you know, Genghis Khan clearly had to have had more than 200. Probably had like 6, 7, 800. So, like, there's going to be a huge gap, or there's going to be a lot bigger of a gap than there is right now. And there's only little, you know, 75 turns left. So Rome's going to need to do something. Like, this is a very desperate game right here. If he goes and starts conquering Mongolia, that would be for the best for him, but it's going to be kind of hard right now. 60 combat strength on the city, 66 up there. He's got bombards, but, you know, these walls are just going to absolutely destroy. And I imagine he's got a good range unit as well. I don't see what his best range unit is. I wonder if he has field cannons yet. Yeah, I wonder. If we went to text... And Gandhi's doing ballistics, which is field cannons, right? I'm 99% sure that's what field cannons are. Yeah. So those walls are not field cannons yet. They're just crossbow strength, but they're about to be. So, yeah. Really what Rome needs, I guess, at this point would be a golden age to dark age, but there's still quite a few turns left. All right. So is Rome building any wonders? That would also be helpful here. Potato Palace, but no. He really could have used the town he ended up burning down. That would have been kind of useful, but oh well. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's wrong. That's wrong. I was actually thinking of Vietnam stealing one of Gran Colombia's towns. Now, what about Gandhi? Dude, I mean, I don't really know. Gandhi's got a couple wonders. He's got a decent amount of space. He's still got some room to grow. I'm not entirely sure what Gandhi's so far behind. He didn't get the religion. And wonders, he's only got 2. Let's see, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2. I mean, I suppose in the scheme of things, he's not really that far behind. And in fact, he's in 4th place now. So he has, because he was 2nd to last. He was in, what, 7th place. So, you know, he's earning his way out of the bottom. Gandhi has a legit chance to avoid getting eliminated, though, because Gandhi still had a couple cities left and, you know, had a decent amount of points, had like 400 or something like that. So, you know, Gandhi has a chance. But Rome has a chance without, you know, needing a lot of love and a lot of luck. But Rome, on the other hand, is going to need both of that. Going to need a heck of a lot of luck. Probably is going to need someone to get eliminated, honestly. Probably two civs to get eliminated, to be straight up honest. If Vietnam got eliminated, maybe. But even then, Vietnam would only have mattered if it would have gotten eliminated if, like, he was the one doing the eliminating or, you know, he was in first or second place, right? Because he would still need a lot of points. Now, this is interesting. What is Maya doing? What are you doing with the naval invasion here, Maya? Interesting. I have no idea. Is she launching a naval invasion on Vietnam here? I mean, everyone knows in history when the Mayans launched a naval invasion on Vietnam. On Asia. That actually would be pretty freaking baller. You know, they went west first and then invaded the Mayan or invaded Vietnam. That'd be kind of cool. When did they exist? Because the Mayas were not as old as you think, right? Maya. When did they actually exist? 2000 BC. Okay, so when did Vietnam actually begin as a country? Vietnam, 1200 BC. Wait, BCE, but then Maya, we have BC. Okay, are we calling it BCE or are we calling it BC? I know BCE took over there for a while, but now it seems like everyone's gone back to BC. Which, I don't know, it's kind of funny just that in their own Wikipedia or their own Civpedia, they actually have a reference and they say it two different ways, which, you know, is kind of accurate because, yeah, that's kind of like everything right now. So remember, Brian, we got to actually like end the game ourselves. So 215, 215, 215, 215. So new era is going to end here. This is what Rome needs. Rome needs a golden age here. They need everyone else to get dark ages, basically. They're working on the Eiffel. This is a very early Eiffel. Has he got a lot of culture then? I was not clicking on you. I was trying to click on the score. Rome's got okay amount of culture. He's got really good science though. Isn't Eiffel though? Eiffel's in culture though, which is weird. It's over here with, oh wait, that's Statue of Liberty. Oh, it is in science. That is the one in science. Okay, so that one is right there in steel. Oh, so Rome has steel already. Dang. Okay, so Rome's indestructible at this point then. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, 307, dude. He's got a lot of science. So that's going to be really good just because he's getting a lot of science points. Dude, Rome's making an effort. But the problem is last place is only 170 points or 164 points behind, which is not enough. Oh, Rome. I believe you can fly. Okay, so Madri ended up going back to India. Zanzibar is still independent, though. Did Brussels end up flipping? Yeah, Brussels did end up flipping. Okay, so this is big. This is very big here. Mongolia is going to have to get a dark age. Gandhi's going to have to get a dark age. I mean, if Rome's going to advance. I don't even know, honestly. Like, seriously. He needs someone, like, he needs so many dark ages right now that everyone just starts flipping. And it doesn't look like that happened at all. So, actually, I take that back. Everyone got a dark age except Gandhi. Okay, well, that's scary. That is scary. So, Choir is going back to Rome. Palmyra is Free City. Quai Non is going to Vietnam, it looks like. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, that's going to go Vietnam. I'd be more concerned about Vietnam losing some cities right now to Gandhi, and that's actually slightly happening, but it's going to be a slow one, and Dalat ended up flipping, so Vietnam could take their city back. Once again, though, none of these are that big of a deal. Byzantium with the Dark Age means they lost Cherson, though. Oh, Byzantium. That's unfortunate. Rome is now down here on their island. Good. Good. They need that. They need that. And Brussels ended up flipping, and Willie ended up flipping again. Poor Willie. Poor Willie. So So nothing really still happening. Jaipur is now Mongolian. So it's been Vietnamese, it's been, well, originally Indian, and now it's Mongolian. It's literally flipped to everyone. It should go back to India, though, because the golden age there with India. But still, it's just kind of hilarious how that one's, like, gone all the reaches over here. So synagogue being popped out, Kilwa is being popped out. Okay. Eiffel Tower is going to finish. Maybe a potential Big Ben, Ruhr Valley. Ruhr Valley actually did get popped out. What about Big Ben? I do not see Big Ben. Although Big Ben, you need to have a commercial hub and doesn't have to be on a river too. So that's going to make it a little hard for, it's a little harder to get. Yeah, it must be next to a river. And there's not really much of a river here, so I don't think he's going to be able to get the Big Ben. Taj ended up getting built here by Vietnam, which means she's probably going to be able to avoid Dark Ages here in the future. Should be able to avoid Dark Ages. I mean, you get the Taj, you should be able to avoid Dark Ages. Especially if you're currently in a Dark Age. You know, it's one thing if you're in a Golden Age, but... Which, by the way, that's why Taj is almost a must build, I feel like, in Dramatic Age for the player. It's just so useful of avoiding Dark Ages. And I mean, the thing is, it can be so punishing Dark Ages as the player. We've had it happen a couple times where we've gotten Dark Ages and still pulled it out. But, you know, for the most part, I just avoid Dark Ages. I do literally, I min-max as much as I possibly can. And, you know, if you min-max the crap out of it, it's not the hardest thing in the world to get Dramatic Ages, to avoid Dark Ages. But I got to be honest, unless you're like, an expert player, you have a lot of time in the game, it would be really hard. If you're a first or second time player, Dramatic Age would be just like catastrophic. Or even if you just like a casual player, Dramatic Age can just be so catastrophic, especially on high difficulties. I mean, low difficulties, we're going to lose in the city. It's like, whatever, not the end of the world. Like, I think the general rule is get a Dark Age to begin with. Take your city back and then go Golden Age. Although I've literally done an entire game with Golden Ages the whole way through, which, you know, is possible. You just got to pop out a couple wonders here and there. You got to get your unique units right at the right time. You just got to be really, really specific when you go and grab things. Like, you know, you got to be really careful not to like shoot your wad in one era and be like, oh, look, I got like 40 extra points this era. Like that just will just completely screw you. By the way, we could get a nice little Panama here. Just saying, Rome. That would be a nice one. Or you could even do it on this side. Either way, I would be okay with. Is that a road? That's a railroad. Okay. Yeah, either way, I would be totally fine here. Sinbad? Not bad. Not bad. If you're going on war, that would be okay. What's the point looking like? Rome's in first. Dude. He's working. But, like, here's the thing. Keep in mind, he's, like, at, like, maybe 1,000 points at most right now. Little over 1,000 points. That's still not nearly what he needs. It's so far away, man. Gosh. So, you know what? I got to take a picture. That's what we'll do. I was just sitting there debating how I'm going to actually get the score. Because we could try writing it down, but I'll probably just take a picture and go from there. And then, like, take a picture right at turn. Because we want it at 216. Whatever the score is as soon as 216 pops. Now, the thing is, if we have this up, I don't think this changes between turns. As long as this is up, right? Let's leave this up here for a minute and just see if any of the scores change. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I think it only updates when you close it and reopen it. 555-763. I mean, I can't watch everyone's score, but we're just going to kind of keep an eye on it. You know, we could also close it and reopen it and see if it changes, but let's do one more turn, see if it changes, and then we'll open close. 555-763. Okay, and then we did this. Yeah. So I guess theoretically we could just leave it up forever as well, but point being, 216, we open it, we take a picture, we're good with the score. That's going to be the exact score we need then. So, anyways, Dalet ended up going back to Vietnam. Okay. Jaipur still Mongolian. He's not really even putting anyone there. Also, these guys are not flipping yet. It's taking forever. Because I mean, the thing is, that last episode, it was so late. I was like, oh, man, dude, this next episode's going to be short. And then I was like, nah, we got 8 players. In the back of my brain, I was like, we got 8 players. This is not going to be a short episode. Knocking out the Colosseum with Rome, that's a really great one to have. Just because it's an early wonder that no one ended up building. So that's a bunch of extra points. He's working Broadway, but that is a very slow Broadway. I don't know if anyone has the culture to compete with that. I don't know what happened to Gran Colombia either. He was doing so well there for so long, and now he just kind of like curved off. Like if you look at his bell curve, it was like super steep and then just kind of like curved. You know, he got that Dark Age and just like kind of gave up, or he conquered the Vietnam city, I guess, and then just kind of was like, we're good. No one's working on... there's your Panama. Really? You built it there. Come on, dude. Come on. He might have started it before this one was done, but come on. That's a horrible Panama Canal. I hope you lose it now. Colossus is another one that hasn't got built. She's working on Broadway, so she's going to get Broadway. He is working on Cristo. I was going to say Cristo's the other option he could pop out. And yeah, he will be able to get the Cristo. Does he have a religion? I actually don't remember. He doesn't, right? Does he? Judaism? No, that's Mayan. Okay, so no, he doesn't. Eastern Orthodoxy did not take over nearly as much of the world as I was expecting. I kind of really thought that they would come and grab Rome as well. Now, what's funny is this is Eastern Rome, this is Western Rome, but you're on... So our map is reversed, you know? We need to flip it like 180 degrees because, you know, right now Western Rome is on the east. We need it to be like this. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I can't hold it like this because for some unknown reason, you can't pan the map and like hold the map panning. Like, I don't understand. I bet there's a mod that does that. Yeah, there's got to be a mod that does that, right? It just makes no sense why you can't just like turn the map. Does the minimap turn? Okay, admittedly, the minimap doesn't turn. I would like the minimap to turn with it, and that would be cool. That should be something that exists, though. That should be something that exists in the game. Civ 6, please. Civ 7, rather, please. Let me rotate the map and get all the beauty out of, like, let me be able to, like, I want more detail. I want to be able to zoom in even more. I mean, the funny thing is it's not an ugly game. Admittedly, my graphics are a little on the lower side right now, too, because of the AI. It's not an ugly game, but, like, it's definitely starting to show its, like, age a little bit. Like, when you compare this and, like, I mean, just, like, obviously it's not fair, but, like, compare it to, like, Forza or something right now, and it's just like, it's okay. It's okay. Admittedly, like, humankind's pretty. They're a little different looking, though. Which do I enjoy more visually? Probably humankind. I think humankind's a little easier to recognize. Like, there's a definite problem in this game with, like, recognizing, like, hills. Like, sometimes they're just not as noticeable and stuff like that, which is why you see a bunch of mods that kind of change the graphics and, like, some mods which go to, like, the Civ 5 graphics. So, ultimately, I'd probably give it to humankind. But, admittedly, humankind is also, what, like, 3-4 years newer? So, you know. I wonder how humankind is doing. I know it wasn't doing great there, so I wonder if they're still planning on, like, fleshing the game out more. I would assume so, but anyways, enough about humankind. So Hermitage being popped here for Vietnam doesn't really matter because Vietnam's totally safe at this point. Yeah, I mean, they got like 18, 19. They're going to be close to 2,000 points. They're going to be totally okay at this point. Now, Trajan's at 864, which is crazy, but still only a 200-point lead, 260 over Basil. Like, I gotta say, this is a very balanced game where no one is running away with it. Seleucia, I assume, was another Byzantium town. Rome's holding Ostia right here. They're not going to finish that. No, they're not going to finish it. We get a new era here. I'm going to be intrigued to see if this actually Dark Ages. Rome's in a Dark Age, though. Yeah, everyone is except India. So I'd be kind of shocked if we don't see quite a few Golden Ages this era. Because there's a lot of wonders being popped out. You're going to have some of the, later unique units popping out, unique buildings. Like, I feel like, and then a lot of the great people and stuff are getting popped out right now, too. Like, and then you got all the newer stuff like coal and oil and all that crap's all being popped out right now. It should not be a hard thing to avoid a Dark Age. This is one of the few eras where it's actually fairly quick and easy. It is happening. Oh my God. The greatest Golden Gate in the history. Golden Gate is not going to finish. Oh, no. Although, like, let's be honest, you're literally Golden Gating to a mountain. How does that work? Is that even passable? Wait, our grid's not on. Hold up, turn the grid on. So theoretically, it would actually go like this. It's just visually incorrect. Visually, it needs to be rotated this direction because it's just passing through this tile. So you can go from here to there, you can go from here to there, but obviously you can't go there. That's kind of hilarious. We get the greatest Golden Gate ever, and then A, it's not going to finish, and B, it goes right to a mountain. Anyways, last era, we got Dark Age by Mongolia, India, and Simón. Mongolia maybe made a difference. That's the only one there where it's going to potentially be an issue. But I think Mongolia is fine. I really do. Neither of these are going to probably flip in time. And then what did Gran Colombia end up losing? Crocus? Dude, man, what happened? Where's he even at point-wise? He's still up there, but man, Yeah, not great. All right, keep an eye on the score, Brian. Keep an eye on the score. Remember that you got to score here. I keep getting so lost in the game because I'm so used to like not having to worry about it. So anyways, so 8 turns. Nah, it's just going to barely miss finishing. Dude, Rome. Oh, so close. So close. Working on flood barriers too. Dude, Rome's got it, man. This game, man. Sucks. I think you'd even be able to potentially pull out a win here if we were doing a 300 turn one, but alas, it still looks like it's going to be Rome eliminated. And then as for the number 2, I don't know. I don't think Gandhi has enough on Genghis Khan. The question is whether or not Gandhi has enough on Lautaro or Basil. It's going to be fun to add these up for sure. So we'll probably end up adding up like Vietnam and Gran Colombia first and second because we know they're going to be safe. And Lay 6 guy, all those guys should be safe. Then we'll probably do Trajan because Trajan's going to be at the bottom. We know. So, well, most likely he's going to be at the bottom. I just don't see him being able to get anything, especially since he's not like, if he's popping out like 4 or 5 more wonders right now, that would be one thing, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maya, are you going to finish Broadway? No, you actually switched off Broadway. Yeah, so Rome might have been able to finish it once again had the game been a little bit longer. We got a Panama Canal working there. I mean, it's a better Panama Canal, but not really better. I mean, technically it's better, but, you know, is a D minus really better than an F? You know, I suppose it's passing. Okay, is a 38 really better than a 24 on a test? I mean, sure, but you know, not by a lot. Also, I'm not judging, okay? I had those as well every once in a while. We had like the worst biology class ever, and like the more I'm thinking about it, the more I hate it. Just because like, especially now with the debate about whether homework's even useful. But like, so we would have a test on like, let's say chapter 4 in biology one day, and then the next day, I know it's turn 216 here. Turn 216. Okay, there's our score. Let's go ahead and take a picture. But I'm gonna finish my story. So anyways, so we'd have the test in like chapter 4 one day. Then the next day, we would have a 10-question book quiz on the next chapter. So we were supposed to basically read the entire next chapter. And this was AP freaking biology too. So this wasn't like basic biology. This was hard crap. And we had to have like enough knowledge on it to answer 10 questions right. So the amount of like 20s and 30s I got on that, mostly because like I never really read the chapter because I was lazy and really bad at homework in my high school days, was really bad. But I did pass that class, not by a lot, but like that just pisses me off still to this day because it's like, what the actual heck? Like you expect someone to literally sit there and read because like, okay, theoretically you could read the chapter ahead of time, but like you need to focus on the chapter before for the test, right? And then you expect everyone to spend all night preparing. Like, okay, it'd be one thing if maybe it was the weekend, but even then it's a kid's weekend. Like what the hell? That pisses me off, man. I'm all pro no homework movement. I think it's stupid. I feel like there should be, and admittedly it doesn't really work because high school kids don't really pay attention, or grade school kids, but I'm all for having like a study period where, you know, everyone gets their homework done. Or like, I think if I would teach a class, I would probably do like homework as like extra credit. Like, you know what? You can do as much homework as you want, but you know, if you don't do the homework and you fail the test, that's on you. But guess what? You can do homework all you want, as much homework as you want, and you can get extra credit, and you want to ace it that way, by all means. So you know what? It encourages people to do the homework, to learn it themselves. But at the same point, you know what? Hey, learn at their own pace, but whatever. Anyways, long story. Let's add up. We'll be back in a sec. Oh, one more thing about homework, and I just gotta get out of my system because I don't know why, but it's been in my head this week. But why the heck? Like, so in college, most of the time you could usually have notes with you, but when it comes to like high school, it's like, no, closed book, closed everything. You don't need to know it. Like, you have to have everything memorized. Like, what the heck? That's so stupid. Like, how does that work in modern day? Like, if you want to talk about like what would be best preparing kids for the future, like, learn how to Google, my gosh, right? Like, or like learn how to look at proper sources for things, because like so much of today is like people just see information and they're like, well, that's true. No, you got to like actually learn how to research things. And well, okay, now all of a sudden I'm sounding anti-vax, but you know, like getting actual proper information from proper sources from people that are peer reviewed and stuff like that versus, you know, hey, on Facebook, I saw that, you know, it has like whatever. Anyways, long story. We'll be back as soon as we get the scores up. You know, I guess to sum it up, it's less about doing your own research and more about knowing where to look and, you know, trusting science, I suppose. Anyways, okay, so these are our scores. We did not open up the calculator yet. Let's pull that up. So latest 6 guy with some crazy numbers here. 944 plus 857 is 1801. So you're definitely safe. By the way, Basil looks a little scary with his numbers down there. We know Rome. I didn't realize he only got 169. So like he's gone. Like there's no way that Rome is not going to be eliminated, right? Like there's no way that people got less than that. Although some of these numbers are looking closer to 1200. So, oh, you know what? We didn't add Genghis Khan's. What's the second one? 695. So 695. So let's add that one up. 695 plus 824. So he's at 1519, which is danger range, but it looks like everyone else is 1200. So our whole thing about the scores being lower with 8 people, I think is actually true. So no, let's not do you. 991 plus 853 is 1844. Yeah, I think so. Or maybe it's just because late 6 guy and Vietnam had such good scores. And then Colombia had 794 plus 792, which is barely, oh, yeah, still 1500. So, okay, I guess 1600 wasn't really the goal here then. All right, Lautaro got 663 plus 692. This is where game is going to be very interesting. So 1355. So Rome is still at the bottom here. Right now, it's Mapuche and Rome. So Gandhi's going to have to get more than 1355. I don't know if he did. 514. 1246. Nope. Nope. So right now, it's Gandhi and it's Rome. I think Basil got just enough. 1279. Barely. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's like a little over a wonder right there. That's like a wonder and like maybe a couple extra pop. That's crazy. So Gandhi and Rome then are going to be your 2 eliminated. And so that means then we're going to be officially down to the final 6. So what does that mean? We're going to go back to 300 turns, so they're going to be a little bit longer, but, you know, we're going to once again do 2. So who was that? It was you, and then Rome, and then India. Oh, because I didn't actually write it down, 1279. I was like, wait, I only see 600 something. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, show your support. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we get down to the final 6. Till then, bye everyone.